नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने ही चैनल KFCS और स्पोर्ट्स बिट पर। आज जो टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन है, जिस पे आज डिस्कशन होने वाला है मेरे साथ जो भी कोई जुड़ना चाहे वो जुड़ सकता है और यहाँ पे मैं लिंक प्रोवाइड कर दे रहा हूँ। आप कमेंट सेक्शन में लिंक होगा जिससे आप मेरे साथ जुड़ सकते हैं और लाइव आप डिस्कशन कर सकते हैं। तो आज के जो टॉपिक्स हैं बेसिकली आज कुछ अपडेट्स हैं क्रिकेट के उसके बारे में बातचीत करेंगे। बात है बेसिकली ऋषभ पंत की जो कि कुछ अपडेट्स आई है। उसके अलावा इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका का जो मैच होने वाला है कल उसके बारे में बातचीत करेंगे। उसके अलावा बात करेंगे इंग्लैंड की स्क्वाड कैसी लग रही है। इंग्लैंड की स्क्वाड जो कि इंडिया में आने वाली है और कल के ये बारे में पता करेंगे कि कल का जो शेड्यूल है, कल जो टी20 शेड्यूल है, क्या वो हो पाएगा? क्योंकि पहला मैच तो रूल्ड आउट हो चुका है, वॉश आउट हो चुका है और एक नया रूल आया है, इसके बारे में बात करें। तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें आज बात करने के लिए तो शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका सेकंड टी20 और सेकंड टी20 मैच सबसे बड़ी चीज़ तो ये है कि मैच अबेंडन ना हो और ये मैच होने चाहिए क्योंकि ज़्यादा टी20s है नहीं आपके पास, एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के लिए ज़्यादा टी20s है नहीं और एज़ ऑफ नाउ हार्दिक पांड्या जब नहीं है तो कैप्टन कौन होंगे हमारे टी20 वर्ल्ड कप में ये भी नहीं पता है हमें। तो क्या हार्दिक पांड्या कप्तान बनेंगे ये भी एक बड़ा सवाल है। तो ये चीज़ें देखनी होगी। तो जहाँ पे ये मैच होने वाला है, ये मैच होने वाला है क्यूबरहा में। बेसिकली ये पोर्ट एलिज़ाबेथ के पास पड़ता है और ये जो मैच है इस मैच में भी बारिश के आसार हैं। बारिश के आसार हैं इस मैच में भी इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका सेकंड टी20। तो ये बहुत ही अनफॉर्चुनेट होगा कि यहाँ पे आपको टी20 गेम्स की ज़्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट थी और वही गेम अगर आपका रूल्ड आउट हो जाता है, आप गेम नहीं खेल पाते हैं, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि इंडिया के जो प्रैक्टिस की ज़रूरत थी, प्रैक्टिस की रिक्वायरमेंट थी, वो नहीं हो पाएगी। और इसके चांसेस कितने हैं इसके बारे में मैं बता देता हूँ आपको। तो जिस तरह से फर्स्ट गेम हुआ था इस मैच में भी पॉसिबिलिटीज है 83% रेनफॉल और 17% थंडरस्टॉर्म। तो 83% रेनफॉल का मतलब आप समझ जाइए कि रेन इतनी ज़्यादा होगी कि पिच कंडीशंस मतलब पिच जो है मे बी तैयार ना हो पाए, आउटफील्ड बहुत ज़्यादा गीली रहे और टाइम पे मैच स्टार्ट होगा या नहीं होगा ये चीज़ें डिपेंड करेगी। तो मुश्किलें हैं काफ़ी और 83% रेन का मतलब आप समझ लीजिए कि मैच होना ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल है। तो बहुत ही सैड है ये टी20 के प्रिपरेशन के प्रोस्पेक्ट से कि इंडियन टीम को अब वो प्रैक्टिस नहीं मिल रही है क्योंकि बहुत कम मैच बचे हैं। अब इसके बाद अफ़गानिस्तान की टीम ने आना है इंडिया में 3 टी20 मैच की सीरीज़ के लिए और आपको अनफॉर्च्यूनेटली अभी साउथ अफ्रीका से एक अच्छा मैच देखने को मिलता। अच्छे विकेट्स थे यहाँ पे, अच्छे फास्ट बॉलर्स के सामने एक अच्छा टेस्ट हो जाता है इंडियन टीम की बैटिंग। और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ तो ये है कि जो प्लेयर्स आए हैं अभी ये फर्स्ट टाइम ट्रैवल कर रहे थे अफ्रीका। ऑलमोस्ट 80% जो है वो फर्स्ट टाइम आ रहे थे। तो एक बड़ा टेस्ट होता, सूर्य कुमार यादव की कैप्टनसी का भी एक टेस्ट होता। हालाँकि जो टी20 सीरीज़ हुई अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया उसमें भी टेस्ट काफ़ी अच्छा हुआ था, लेकिन थोड़ा-सा और ब्रश अप करते चीज़ों को तो मुझे लगता है कि ये बहुत बड़ा झटका है इंडियन टीम के प्रिपरेशन के लिए। अगर एक और अ, रेन हो जाता है तो बहुत ही मुश्किल रहने वाला है और वेदर इतना प्रॉमिसिंग लग नहीं रहा है। तो यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा और थोड़ा-सा जो है आफ्टरनून में रेनफॉल बता रहा है यहाँ पर, तो मुझे लग रहा है कि जिस तरह से डरबन वाला सीन था वो यहाँ पर भी हो जाए और अगर कल थोड़ी बहुत बारिश अगर मतलब हम बारिश थोड़ी कम पड़ती है, मैच स्टार्ट भी होता है, तो यहाँ पे ओवरऑल फास्ट बॉलर्स के लिए बहुत बढ़िया रहने वाला है विकेट और बैट्समैन के लिए इतना ईज़ी रहेगा नहीं, जो टेक्निकली बढ़िया खेलते हैं टाइम लेकर और अ, जो तेज़-तर्रार शॉट खेलने वाले प्लेयर्स के लिए कल ये मैच रहने वाला है। तो मुझे लग रहा है कि शायद अगर ये गेम होता है, तो अराउंड अराउंड 6, 7, 8 ओवर का हो सकता है ये। T5 भी पॉसिबल है, तो 5 ओवर का गेम भी हो सकता है, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है। तो देखते हैं किस तरह से ये मैच रहने वाला है। हालाँकि कि इंडियन प्रोस्पेक्ट से ये मैच होना चाहिए, क्योंकि आप यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी एक्सपेरिमेंटेड टीम से आ रहे हैं, जिसमें आप एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं हर प्लेस पे कि कौन से खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर होगा। रोहित शर्मा, विराट कोहली को क्या ऐड करने की आवश्यकता है, वो बहुत सारे सवाल हैं, और जो कि बीसीसीआई भी इसके सवालों के जवाब ढूँढ रही है। तो इस केस में मुझे लगता है कि 2020 में आपके परफॉर्मेंस जो है कहीं न कहीं चीज़ें क्लियर करती है कि कौन से प्लेयर्स के साथ हम आगे जा सकते हैं। तो उस लिहाज से मुझे लगता है कि ये मैच होना चाहिए, बाकी देखते हैं, होप सो। और बीसीसीआई ज़रूर होप कर रही होगी कि अ, 1-2 मैचेस हो, जो 2 बचे मैचेस, इसमें कम से कम एक गेम ज़रूर होना चाहिए इंडिया के लिए, जो कि काफ़ी फ़ायदेमंद रहेगा। तो इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका एक बढ़िया मैच देखने को मिले, और उम्मीद करते हैं कि यार कल थोड़ा रेनफॉल थोड़ा कम हो और थोड़ी-सी चीज़ें बेटर रहें, उम्मीद यही रखी जाएगी। तो इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका, और थोड़ा बेहतर मैच हो। और बाकी अगर कल गेम होता है तो कौन से प्लेयर्स जो है मतलब इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट रहेंगे, तो अगर मैं बात करूँ तो कल बहुत बड़ा टेस्ट होगा यहाँ पे। मुझे लगता है कुलदीप यादव, रवि बिश्नोई, इनका टेस्ट होगा। सूर्य कुमार यादव का रोल बहुत बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है, और बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स हैं जिनका रोल वहाँ पर चेक होगा, जैसे कि श्रेयस अय्यर हो गए, आपके ईशान किशन, जितेश शर्मा। तो अगर ईशान किशन है तो वो नंबर 3 पे, जैसे कि स्टेटमेंट आई थी कि ईशान किशन को नंबर 3 पर देख रहे हैं। तो अगर नंबर 3 के प्लेयर ईशान किशन हो रहे हैं, तो फिर अ, मिडल ऑर्डर में कौन से प्लेयर्स आ सकते हैं? श्रेयस अय्यर का प्लेस कहाँ पे होगा? तो बहुत सारे सवाल हैं जिसके जवाब इस सीरीज़ में मिलने हैं। तो उम्मीद रहेगी, इस बीसीसीआई भी ये उम्मीद कर रही है कि एक अच्छा देखने को मिले और मैच हो एटलीस्ट। मैच होना बहुत ही ज़रूरी है। चलिए अब बात करते हैं अगले, जो कि अगला है इंग्लैंड ने जो स्क्वाड अनाउंस किया है, वो कैसी है इंग्लैंड। तो इंग्लैंड का जो इंडिया में टूर होने वाला है, उन्होंने अपना टेस्ट स्क्वाड जो है अनाउंस कर दिया है। बिल्कुल, मैं आपको एक बार स्क्रीन पे दिखा देता हूँ कि क्या स्क्वाड है, जिससे कि आपको चीज़ें थोड़ी-सी क्लियर हो जाएगी। गाइस तो ये है स्क्वाड, मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ, जो इंग्लैंड की टीम जो इंडिया टूर करेगी, तो ये स्क्वाड रहने वाला है इंग्लैंड का टेस्ट स्क्वाड। तो सबसे पहला नाम है जो कि बेन स्टोक्स का है एज़ कैप्टन, और बेन स्टोक्स पे बहुत ज़्यादा ज़िम्मेदारी रहने वाली है। बेन स्टोक्स जो है मैक्सिमम दौरों पे आए हैं और इंग्लैंड के लिए अच्छा परफ़ॉर्म किया है। इंडियन पिचेस की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो इंडियन पिचेस को भली-भाँति जानते हैं। अच्छी इनिंग्स आई है बेन स्टोक्स की, और इंडिया थोड़ा ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं। तो बेन स्टोक्स का जो है बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है, और देखने वाली बात रहेगी क्या वो बॉलिंग करते हैं, क्योंकि हमने वर्ल्ड कप में देखा इन्होंने बॉलिंग नहीं की थी, ओनली बैटिंग से कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे थे। तो क्या सिर्फ ओनली बैटिंग से सर्विस देने वाले हैं या बॉलिंग भी करेंगे, ये भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। इसके अलावा रेयान अहमद के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रहने वाली है सीरीज़। कहीं न कहीं रेयान अहमद को मैं मोइन अली की जगह देख रहा हूँ, क्योंकि देखिए मोइन अली भी वो चीज़ें प्रोवाइड कर रहे थे, बैटिंग प्लस बॉलिंग, और रेयान अहमद में वो कैपेबिलिटीज़ हैं जो कि आप इसको स्पिन के साथ-साथ बैटिंग भी करके दे सकते हैं। जेम्स एंडरसन नो डाउट इंग्लैंड की टीम जो है जेम्स एंडरसन को अभी भी यूज़ कर रही है। तो वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट प्लेयर हैं, जो अभी भी इतने साल के हो गए हैं, 40 साल के आस-पास उम्र है उनकी, और इतनी ज़बरदस्त फ़िटनेस, और अभी भी अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं। हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर है इंग्लैंड टीम के लिए टेस्ट करियर में। इसके अलावा गस एटकिंसन है जिनको मौका मिलने वाला है डेब्यू कैप्टन वहीं जाएगी। जॉनी बेयरस्टो का होना बनता भी है, अच्छे खिलाड़ी हैं और स्पिन को थोड़ा बेटर खेल सकते हैं और अटैकिंग प्लेयर हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि जॉनी बेयरस्टो का रोल बढ़ जाता है। शोएब बशीर एक राइट आर्म ऑफ स्पिनर जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट रहने वाले हैं। इंडियन कंडीशंस में अगर बहुत ज़्यादा स्पिन हो रही है तो मुझे लग रहा है कि शोएब बशीर को भी यूज़ किया जाएगा रियान अहमद के साथ। और जैक लीच भी इसमें दिख रहे हैं आपको स्पिनर, तो 3 स्पिनर्स यहाँ नज़र आ रहे हैं। उसके अलावा हैरी ब्रूक का भी बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाते हैं, मतलब अगर पिच अच्छी खासी हो, जहाँ पे बैटिंग पैराडाइज पिच हो, तो थोड़े डेंजरस खिलाड़ी बन जाते हैं हैरी ब्रूक, जैक क्रॉली जो कि टेस्ट में अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है, बेन डकेट। अगर मैं बेस बॉल अप्रोच की बात करूँ तो उसमें बेन डकेट और अ, हैरी ब्रूक का बहुत बड़ा रोल रहा है इस टीम के लिए। तो अच्छे खिलाड़ी यहाँ पे चूज़ किए हैं, बेन फोक्स यहाँ पे विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन, यहाँ पे 2 विकेट कीपर हो गए इनके पास, जॉनी बेयरस्टो और बेन फोक्स। टॉम हार्टली फास्ट बॉलर, जैक लीच स्पिनर, ओली पॉप आपके मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन बेसिकली नंबर 3 पर आपको खेलते हुए नजर आएंगे। इसके अलावा ओली रॉबिन्सन एक ऑलराउंडर, फास्ट बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर है, मार्क वुड है और जो रूट है। जो रूट भी आप एक ऑलराउंडर ही मान लीजिए, क्योंकि जो रूट की जो बॉलिंग है वो यूटिलाइज की जा रही है इंग्लैंड की टीम आजकल, जो रूट से दोनों चीजें ले रही है, दोनों सब। सो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा ये। और बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट सीरीज होने वाली है, इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड टेस्ट सीरीज, जिसका वेट हो रहा है। और इंग्लैंड की टीम थोड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रहती है, क्योंकि इंग्लैंड की टीम का तो तरीका हुआ है चेंज, जो कि उन्होंने अपने तरीके से टेस्ट को रीबिल्ड किया, और किस तरह से चीज़ें हुई हमने देखा। बहुत ऐसे डिसीजंस उन्होंने लिए इस साल। अगर हम एशेज की बात करें तो फर्स्ट डे में ही इन्होंने डिक्लेरेशन किया, उसके बाद बहुत ऐसे ऐसे फैसले हैं जो कि हैरान रहे सब लोग, और हैरानी जताई सबने। और जिस तरह का अप्रोच दिखाया इंग्लैंड टीम ने, इन्होंने एक नया तरीका दिखाया कि यार टेस्ट मैच को हम न्यू तरीके से खेले खेले जा सकते हैं। अगर आप थोड़ी तेजी से रन्स बनाएं तो आपके पास वो पर्टिकुलर टाइम रहता है जिसमें आप सामने वाली टीम को आउट कर लेते हैं। बेसिकली 20 विकेट्स का गेम है ये, आपको 20 विकेट्स तो लेने ही होते हैं, लेकिन आप कितनी जल्दी रन्स बना सकते हो तो वो चीज़ ज़्यादा अच्छी रहती है इसमें। आपके पास दिन भी काफ़ी होता है, काफ़ी ओवर्स भी आप देते हैं सामने वाली टीम को आउट करने के लिए। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये अप्रोच सिग्निफिकेंट है, बट देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि क्या इंग्लैंड की टीम इस चीज़ को कैरी कर पाती है। इंडिया जब आती है तो किस तरह कंडीशन होता है, किस तरह की पिच होती है, अगर टर्निंग विकेट होती है तो क्या वहाँ पे इस तरह की चीज़ें होने वाली है। क्योंकि अगर टर्निंग विकेट होता है तो मैं समझता हूँ इंडियन टीम जो है एक स्पिनर्स का जाल बिछाएगी वहाँ पर। मुझे लगता है कि वहाँ पे आपको हो सकता है अश्विन, जडेजा और अक्षर पटेल तीनों नज़र आ जाएँ एक साथ, तो कुछ भी हो सकता है। और फिर उस केस में रन बनाना आसान रहेगा नहीं, क्योंकि ये अगर मैं इनका स्क्वाड देखूं तो ये फ्लैट ट्रैक बैट्समैन है मैक्सिमम। इसमें अगर मैं बात करूं हैरी ब्रूक की, मैं बात करूं जॉनी बेयरस्टो, हैरी ब्रूक, बेन डकेट, बेन फॉक्स, आपके ओली पॉप, बेन स्टोक्स। मैं कह सकता हूं कि मतलब कुछ हद तक उम्मीद हम जता सकते हैं कि बेन स्टोक्स जो है रिस्पेक्टिव स्पिन कंडीशन भी होगा तो उसमें भी बल्लेबाजी कर सकते हैं, अच्छे खिलाड़ी हैं। और बेन स्टोक्स की कैप्टनसी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट। और सबसे बड़ी पार्टनरशिप जो कि बेन स्टोक्स और ब्रेंडन मैकुलम की रहती है टेस्ट सीरीज में, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो यार बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग रहने वाला है। और कोई और गाइस बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग ये सीरीज रहने वाला है, मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ। सो लेट्स सी जब ये जनवरी में स्टार्ट होगा 25 जनवरी से, तो किस तरह से चीज़ें रहेंगी इंग्लैंड की। और हमने देखा है बहुत प्लेयर्स को जिन्होंने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया इंडिया में आके, उनमें से एक नाम है जो रूट। जो रूट मतलब एक वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट ऑफ फैब फोर की अगर हम बात करते हैं, तो आज जो रूट का जो कंपैरिजन जब हम होता है विराट कोहली से, स्टीव स्मिथ से, बाबर आजम, मतलब मानस लबुशेन, स्टीव, तो इन सब से जब आप कंपेयर करते हैं तो काफ़ी आगे निकल चुके हैं जो रूट की क्या कंसिस्टेंसी की कोई दाद। कंसिस्टेंसी तो हमें क्या कहना कि एशियन कंडीशंस में जो रूट बहुत बढ़िया परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, डबल सेंचुरीज है। और मुझे लगता है कि 5 मैचों की जो सीरीज है इसमें एक बहुत ही बेहतरीन पारी आने वाली है। और जो रूट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहने वाले हैं इस टीम के लिए, जो रूट आपके बेन स्टोक्स। एक बार मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कौन कौन से पिचेस में होने वाले हैं, तो इनके जो स्क्वाड है क्या वो उस पिच को पिच के अकॉर्डिंग है, ये भी आपको पता लग जाएगा। तो एक बार मैं आपको बताता हूँ कहाँ-कहाँ मैचेस होने वाले हैं। फर्स्ट मैच हैदराबाद में, मुझे लगता है हैदराबाद में बिल्कुल सेटल हो सकती है और हैदराबाद में टर्निंग विकेट देखने को मिल सकता है विशाखापट्टनम, राजकोट, रांची और धर्मशाला। तो मुझे लगता है कि धर्मशाला में आपको मतलब फास्ट बॉलर्स और बैट्समैन दोनों के लिए रहेगा। रांची बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा, मुझे लगता है बैटिंग विकेट्स मिलेगी। राजकोट में भी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आपको बैटिंग विकेट्स मिलने वाली है। स्पिन हो सकता है, देखिए अहमदाबाद में जब मैच हुआ था मेरे को जहाँ तक याद है अच्छी खासी स्पिन विकेट मिली थी जिसमें मुझे याद आ रहा है कि जो रूट का फाइफर आया था। तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा राजकोट में, देखते हैं किस तरह से पिचेस बनाई जाती है। सबसे बड़ा खेल यही है पिच, इंडिया की टीम को ऐसी पिचेस प्रोवाइड करती है। हैदराबाद, विशाखापट्टनम और राजकोट में राजकोट, धर्मशाला, इनमें मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ी-सी बैटिंग पिच रहने वाली है और ओके। हाय आलोक, ठीक हूँ, ओके। इंडिया में टेस्ट मैच में मज़ा नहीं आता। यार आलोक भाई देखो एक चीज़ तो है, मतलब बात आपकी सही है क्योंकि जब हम एक टर्निंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं तो सच में जो एक्साइटमेंट होता है वो खत्म हो जाती है। वो मैं मानता हूँ क्योंकि जब फर्स्ट डे से आप टर्न करेंगे बॉल तो मैक्स टू मैक्स कभी कई बार ढाई दिन में मैच खत्म हो जाते हैं, कई बार 3 दिन में मैच खत्म हो जाते हैं। तो आलोक भाई बात आपकी सही है, मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है। आई थिंक हमें उस टाइप की पिच बनानी पड़ेगी इंडियन टीम को, जहाँ पे आपकी बैट्समैन और फास्ट बॉलर्स के लिए कुछ चीज़ें हों। मतलब टिपिकली मैं समझता हूँ, देखो मेरे लिए टेस्ट मैच की क्या डेफिनेशन है। फर्स्ट 2 डेज़ में बैट्समैन के लिए बढ़िया हो, फिर जब जैसे-जैसे दिन आगे बढ़े तो फास्ट बॉलर्स के लिए चीज़ें अच्छी हो। फास्ट बॉलर, स्पिनर्स, फिर जब डे 3 में हम देखते हैं विकेट टर्न होती है, विकेट टूटने लगती है तो धीरे-धीरे टर्न होने लगता है और चौथे-5वें दिन में स्पिनर्स के लिए जाती है। तो ये होता है टिपिकल टेस्ट मैच की पिचेज़, जो मुझे लगता है ऐसी होनी चाहिए जिसमें पहले 2 दिन बैटिंग हो, तीसरे दिन बॉलिंग और बैटिंग दोनों नॉर्मल चले और चौथे-5वें दिन थोड़ा-सा बॉलर डोमिनेंस होता है, तो वो नेचुरल पिच क्लियर हो जाती है। बट अगर पहले से ही अगर आपने ऐसी पिच दे दी जिसमें फर्स्ट डे से टर्न हो जाती है, तो मैचेज़ जो है 2 से ढाई दिन में खत्म हो जाते हैं। तो ये चीज़ें होती है, बिल्कुल। आलोक भाई सही कह रहे हो, 3 दिन में मैचेज़ खत्म हो रहे हैं। क्वालिटी पे फ़र्क पड़ता है, बिल्कुल पड़ता है। हेलो राहुल, हाउ आर यू?
Hi Kunal, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine. So, genuine question asking from Rahul Alok. Alok is saying that it is not interesting to see test matches in India. Means we are providing a turning track from day one, which results that match is closing by 2.5 days or max to max 3 days. I think if you want a good test match, it should be a batting friendly first 2 days, and then last 2 days there will be a spin.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't matter how much it spins, actually. It doesn't matter how much it spins on the first day, but it should not be a case where the ball is turning square from day one and day one is looking like day four or day five.
Yeah.
It should not look like that at least. Spin is fine. Anyway, it's subcontinent conditions. We should prepare the pitch according to our advantages, our strengths. Every country is doing that, as a matter of fact. Okay, so it's not like India is the only team that is preparing home pitches according to their strengths. For Pakistan, as a matter of fact, Pakistan is even doing negative tactics. They know that their batting is their weakness, so they are preparing flat pitches in Pakistan. Anyway, spin is our strength. We should prepare spin friendly wickets. It doesn't have to be what to say, like a green track on of Lords on day one. We don't have to do that. But as long as the match can last 4 or 5 days, complete days, then we shouldn't be complaining about the pitch. We should just enjoy the cricket. But I understand lots of test matches ending in 2 or 3 days is making test matches a little bit boring in India. Too bowler dominated, that is there. But I think it's also part of the reason for it is the batting quality of batting. We don't see quality test match batting these days because a lot of them are playing T20 cricket. So in many cases it's also a case of the batsman not being able to survive on the pitch. We have to uh, admit that. Yeah, there have been a lot of dust bowls over the last 8 or 9 years in test matches in India, but there have been a lot of good pitches as well, which you cannot blame uh, for the pitch. As a matter of fact, the last time England toured India,
Yeah,
the pitch during the second test match in
Ahmedabad.
Chennai, one in Chennai, that was a fair batting. That was a fair pitch. There was nothing unfair about that pitch because India scored 300 odd in the first innings and I think another 350 in the second innings or something like
But
this.
that was Joe Root double century who helped England to win it.
No, that was the first test match. Okay, that wicket was good. Actually, the
Yeah,
first two test matches, the wickets were good. But the second test match is what gets criticized because, by the Western media, gets criticized because India won that match. The first test match, England won, so no criticism of that from the Western media. They'll be happy. But second test match, because India won, it got criticized. But the reality is, India outbatted England in that match. We actually made decent scores in that test match. So we can't, England cannot complain that that wicket was bad. Similarly, okay, maybe Ahmedabad, the third test, you could say the pitch was not very good, but you can also argue that in that pink ball test, the pink ball travels a lot faster and the batsman could not read it. That is also true. But anyway, we should defend the third test match. Fourth test match was also in Ahmedabad, and India outplayed England in that match again.
yeah,
Okay, because England, I think their first inning, yes, first innings deficit of 160 runs is a big deficit, but it's not big enough that you should lose by an innings. England lost by an innings in that match, so they have only themselves to blame. You can't talk about the pitch when you lose by an innings, trailing by just 150 runs. You shouldn't complain about the pitch, to be frank. So last series against England, actually, we didn't produce such raging turners like the media likes to portray. And then again, in 20, even the series before that in 2016, you can't blame the pitch over there as well. Actually, we didn't. We provided fairly flat wickets in that Test match. You could see England; they were scoring what 400 runs, 600 runs, still losing by an innings. Or who can you blame for that? In fact, last Test match in Chennai, in that one in 2016, England scored 470 runs and they lost by an innings. So who can you blame? You cannot blame the pitch on that one. And days 4 and 5, you are going to have it is going to be a raging turner on day 4 and 5 when you play in the subcontinent. Whether you play in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, or in Bangladesh, you're going to get ball turning square on day 4 and day 5. So you cannot complain about that. You have to handle it.
yeah. Okay. So another point that is really valid from Alok, that you have to give some grass on pitch so that our batters have some challenge. Whenever they play in Sena country, they will perform good there. So valid point, Rahul, means yes, you make a similar type of condition like Sena countries in India, so that our batsmen will be habitual of playing with these conditions.
To be frank, Mr. Alok Kumar, we don't have to look when you're playing in the World Test Champion. Now these Test series count for the World Test Championship points, and when we play at home, we have to make use of home advantage because the converse is also true. You can say England needs to prepare turning tracks in England in order to prepare for subcontinent conditions. You can argue that too, but listen, no team will do that. No team is going to tailor England, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. They're not going to prepare subcontinent tracks for us when we tour their countries. So we don't have to prepare green pitches or what to say bouncy tracks when they tour India. You cannot practice for these conditions in a test series against them. We have to prepare such wickets, which I think we do. We do prepare such wickets in the Ranji Trophy, which favor pace and have grass on the pitch, as you say. Another thing is we play a lot of A series and all that, like India A touring Australia A, India A touring New Zealand A. These are the series where you can go and give exposure to your next crop of players at the test level. That's where you can give the exposure to all these conditions. And as a matter of fact, the best exposure to playing, handling English conditions is playing in England itself. So you have to make use of these opportunities. As a matter of fact, I mean, I'm going a little bit on a side subject over here, but we have first class cricket and all that, lots of first class teams. In T20 cricket, we had the CL T20 ones for all the best T20 sides of each year who became champions of their domestic leagues. We had a CLT20 for them. So maybe we should also have a Champions League for first class teams to play against each other, like the champion of Ranji Trophy, champion of Sheffield Shield, Plunket Shield, county cricket, etc., etc. All these guys playing against each other in home and away format. Then you will get, and everyone will get exposure to overseas conditions at the domestic level itself.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is the England test squad that we are seeing in the screen. So Rahul, Ben Stokes captain, few good players are there like Joe Root, Harry Brook, Jack Crawley, Ben Duckett, Ben Fox, and new players are adding like Rian Ahmed. Rian Ahmed, who can bat and bowl both. So it will be a real test for Rian Ahmed. So how you see this squad, Rahul, especially for Rian Ahmed? Very important
Yeah,
series.
this is a very big series for him because in Sena countries, you won't the spinners will not often get chance when they play at home. They'll get better chances when they come to the subcontinent than when they play at home. So this is a big series for Ryan Ahmad, big responsibility. I don't know who else. I'm sure Jack Leach will probably be the other
Yeah, Jack
spinner
Leach,
in the team.
Jack Leach,
Jack
and
Leach, and then you
one more uncapped player, Shoaib Basir, right arm off spinner.
is he he will probably be in the playing 11. I'm not sure how he will fit in because
It all
he's not. I
depends
don't think
on
he's played a test match
condition.
yet.
Yeah, yeah, he has to play the first test match. So Rihan Ahmed already played in Pakistan also before. So let's see. I think Shoaib
Yeah,
Basir will add
probably.
in that
See, if you
condition.
want a third spinner, you'll probably need Joe Root because these pitches will take enough turn that even Joe Root can exploit. Joe Root took a fifer against India in the third
Yeah,
test
in
of the
Ahmedabad.
last series. The last time they played in India, he got 5 wickets. So he's not a bad option for spin bowling.
And Rahul again means James Anderson is back means I think England will be ready to manage a workload of Anderson and he will always pick him in every test series till retirement. James Anderson.
Yeah, well, now with Stuart Broad retiring, James Anderson becomes the leader of the pace bowling attack. We will probably see a retirement from James Anderson, let's say this next year in 2024 when England plays at home. He might retire then, but I don't see him. I'm surprised he's playing in the series. Maybe he should avoid away series in order to prolong his career. But I think the signs are he's looking to retire in 2024, and that'll be his last, probably his last tour of India. Then, so I don't know who else who's going to assist James Anderson in the pace bowling attack. I'm not sure how much bowling Ben Stokes
Mark Wood is there.
in
Mark
Test cricket.
Wood,
There
Gus
is Mark
Atkinson,
Wood.
Tom
Mark Wood and
Hartley.
Ollie Robinson probably will be the other bowler, but we have to see who they choose between Ollie Robinson and Mark Wood because in generally speaking, in subcontinent conditions, you don't need three pace bowlers. Two is enough, and you have to let the spinners do the job.
Might be Mark Wood and Anderson will start. Maybe.
Yeah, probably, most probably, it could be Mark Wood and Anderson. As a matter of fact, probably they will come into. You could have three pacers, Wood, Robinson, and Anderson in the final test match
Yeah, Ollie
in
Robinson can
Dharamshala.
bat also.
Perhaps in Dharamshala over there, you can have three pace bowlers. Other than that, I don't think you will need three pace bowlers in any of the venues because you see the venues are I think are mostly going to be spin friendly. Hyderabad the first test, Vizag for the second test, Rajkot for the
Yeah.
third, Ranchi for the fourth, and final one is in Dharamshala. So among these, only Dharamshala is the most likely to assist pace bowling. Not really the other pitches. Not much. You won't see much spin over there. Maybe in Ranchi won't be spin friendly. We could see a flat track over there, a very flat wicket. Hyderabad, Vizag, and Rajkot. These ones could are likely to be very spin friendly.
Okay. So another question from Alok: what is the India chance in South Africa? How they will perform? What do you think? I think Alok not easy for Team India because I am really surprised means no Chetushar Pujara, no Ajinkya Rahane means and no Rishabh Pant also. So it will be pretty much difficult and it is really interesting to see where players are going to play, where KL Rahul is playing, where Shreyas Iyer is going to play. So not easy job for them, but yes, few players like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli has to take some responsibility along with Shubman Gill, and let's see how Yashasvi Jaiswal is going to react in this type of pitches. So big test for Team India. Hope for the best, but I think it will be really difficult for Team India. Your views, Rahul?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for Team India, and I mean
I guess Rahul at
the
least
good thing
Pujara
for
or Rahane, anyone should be there. At least one.
they're probably dropped based on lack of form. But yeah, maybe this is not the series to be trying a fairly new team, you could say. Surprising to see Rutraj
I
Gaikwad
think
in the
maybe
test squad.
you can pick. I think Rituraj Gaikwad is not your test player. I guess he will be exposed in fast bowling attack. But yes, you can pick Ajinkya Rahane. I think Ajinkya Rahane is a good player.
Rahane
Means he was
actually played very
performing.
well for India in the
Yeah,
World Test Championship final. He in the first
I
innings.
understand with Pujara. I understand. Means Pujara is really slow. Means he takes time. But I think for Ajinkya Rahane, he can play in both ways
Yeah, yes,
according to condition.
absolutely. And in fact, if it wasn't for Rahane, we would have lost even in more embarrassing fashion in the World Test Championship final. But that aside, it's going to be tough for India. But the good thing is, this is a two-match Test series. If we can surprise South Africa in one of the two Test matches, then we can at least come away with the series draw. But if we don't win a Test match, we're likely to lose the series. I don't see India finishing with a draw in both the Test matches.
Yeah. Okay. So Alok is saying that Rian Ahmed performance was good in Pakistan. Yeah, Alok means in flat track he is good. So Rian Ahmed will be very happy to bowl in India, especially when there is spin track. And I'm hoping for a good performance from him. Well, this is very long tour for this England team from January to March. So let's see. Now another news is Rahul. How much you like the new rule means timeout rule means within a 1 minute you have to ready for next over within a 1 minute.
Oh, within 1 minute. That is,
Yeah,
oh man.
60 seconds.
Okay, so that means the batsmen who are at the crease have to be ready in 1 minute.
No, no, it is for fielding team. Fielding team means the duration between the overs should not be more than 1 minute. Otherwise, the penalty of 5 runs will be given.
Mm, I guess when you have the timed out for batsmen getting dismissed, maybe this makes a little bit of sense. But you have to
Yeah.
make exceptions to the rule here also. And the other thing is
Well, this will start from West Indies versus England series, T20 series. So let's see how things will
interesting,
goes on.
but I feel maybe you already have an innings timer, right, for
Yeah,
bowling the allotted number of overs. I would probably say that if the team doesn't meet the innings timer, then you can give a run penalty.
yeah. Okay, so one more cricket update is there. Update about Rishabh Pant. So Rishabh Pant is back and he is backing around IPL means you can say when India is going to play fifth Test match in India. So around that Rishabh Pant will be available. Let's see if Indian team want to play him one Test match or not. But what is a big update from Delhi Capital side that Rishabh Pant is a captain of a team, whether Rishabh Pant is playing as a batsman in a impact player role or He's not, if he's not keeping Rahul, this is really interesting thing, means Rishabh Pant is ready to field. Means suppose he's not a keeper, as a fielder he is a captain of a team, so team is backing him as a captain. So how much you are surprised with this news? Means I think this is a good gesture from Delhi Capitals, backing a player.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's good that they're backing Rishabh Pant as a captain, but then I also feel there'll be extra pressure on Rishabh Pant, and it'll throw their season
As a fielder,
off a
yeah.
little bit. Let's say Rishabh Pant is come the IPL, he's not up to it. He may not be able to play one or two matches. Then you need to have a
But I think
plan
Rahul,
B.
as an impact player, he can gives you, means if you want him to play last 5 overs, so he can. I think so. He
Yeah,
can bat
definitely.
last
He'll
four five
probably have
overs.
to
Yeah.
stick to doing only batting for the first few matches, be an impact player. That is
Yeah.
there. And but I'm not sure whether he should be fielding, especially coming back from a major injury. Fielding is a little more intensive. You
I
better to be a
think
wicket keeper than a fielder.
how much I have seen his fitness, I think he can field in 30-yard circle, means around 30-yard circle, he can catch a ball and he can pick a ball. But as a wicket keeper, means you have to, means your maximum weight is going to knee. So basically, problem is of knee. If your knee is not strong, so you can't do wicket keeping. That is a basic thing. But Delhi Capitals is very confident, means he will definitely keeping wickets in IPL, means you can say that in second phase of IPL, Pant can be a wicket keeper. They are just waiting for NOC from BCCI that yes, Pant is completely match fit. So that will be declared from BCCI. But good news is that Pant is finally back by the last week of Feb. So we can maybe Rahul, we can see him in fifth Test match of England. It is possible. Fifth Test match against England.
Probably, but if he's coming back end of Feb, maybe the team management won't risk him for that
Yeah.
one test match. That is
And
one
Rahul, I
important
will
test.
also say to team management that don't add him in a T20 World Cup. It's better he will play matches, means in first class cricket, and be ready for ODI setup and test setup.
Yeah,
Be ready.
probably that should be there. In fact, if Rishabh Pant, see, we're seeing this for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma as well. That if they
Yeah.
don't not playing this ongoing series with South Africa, they shouldn't be in the T20 World Cup squad. And so same logic applies for Pant. You're not playing for 1 year. You can't be in any squad. You cannot be in the World Cup
You
squad.
just start preparation for ODI and test match, upcoming matches,
Yes,
upcoming series.
absolutely. We do have the Champions Trophy next year. Of course,
So
reports
yeah,
say
you
that
have to.
it's not going to be in Pakistan. So looks like India will get an out again from playing in Pakistan. So, but anyway, we will be playing the 2025 Champions Trophy one way or the other in Pakistan or not in Pakistan. That is there, and hopefully Rishabh Pant will try to get into that squad and be a part of it. There is competition with KL Rahul. KL Rahul had an excellent World Cup in 2023 and is going to captain this ODI series as well.
But one thing that goes to Pant's side is his lefty batting and his aggressive approach. Basically, strike rate.
Yes,
Means in a middle order batsman, if you have no strike rate, you are playing very slowly. So no, we don't need. Means if KL Rahul is there in the middle order, he is playing very slowly. Means Rohit, Virat, Shubman Gill, he's
KL,
a
see,
same
KL
kind of
Rahul
batsman.
was playing well until the final. Until the final, he was playing well and playing, doing a fantastic job in the middle order, almost the kind of job which we expect from Rishabh Pant. So we can't just drop KL Rahul. KL Rahul should not be near the T20 setup, in my opinion. That should be out of the question. Thankfully, we don't have. He doesn't have a fan base like Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma arguing
Yeah,
that he must
thankfully.
play the T20 World Cup. That is one good thing. You'll hear people saying Kohli should play. Some people say Rohit should play, but nobody says KL Rahul should play. Thankfully,
Because they are fed off already.
yes, and it's. I think I said this on the previous video, but it is high time for BCCI to make a decision right now about who is going to play for them in the World Cup. You can't say we will decide only during IPL. That's leaving it at the last minute. How do you prepare for a World Cup if you don't even know until 1 month before who's going to be in your playing 11, who's going to even be in your squad? You don't even know the playing 11. Forget about the squad even. As much as you are criticizing preparations for the ODI World Cup, we have to admit that the team management knew what kind of a team they wanted. They knew what kind of a squad they wanted. The only question mark was, like, in the limited matches we have, will we uh, get their form back, and will we get them into confidence before the World Cup? That happened. But I also think that the preparation for this 2024 T20 World Cup is a result of prioritizing the ODI World Cup this year. You see, this is what happens when you say you will only handle one white ball format at a time. You need to handle both. You know that these tournaments are months apart. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't know. It's not like you knew only yesterday. Oh, this World Cup is happening in June. You knew a long time ago that this is what the schedule will be. This is why you have to do both white ball formats in parallel. If you do it like this, you will consistently have indecision before every tournament and uncertainty going into every tournament. We cannot continue like this. And I think Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, both of them, they have to do the right thing and say we're not going to play in this World Cup. Then BCCI can go ahead considering other options among those who are playing for India right now.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So let's see how updates will coming, and we will definitely update you. And guys, just be ready for big auction. Means, yeah, mini auction, but whenever there is a men's auction, there will be very interesting to see good players like Australian champion players are there, like Travis Head, Hazelwood, Michelle Stark, Pot, and few good players are also there, like Dilshan Madhushankar, Rajit Ravinder, Daryl Mitchell. So very interesting names, Rahul, that we want to see which team is going to pick them.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. I'm sure Rachin Ravindra will have a preference to playing for RCB because he's a, what to say, he's in uh,
Bangalore origin,
he
yeah.
is from Bangalore actually. He is initially from Bangalore, so he will definitely want to play for RCB. Similarly, maybe
But one thing that I really disappointed with IPL or WPL also, a lack of knowledge means I see so many franchises is coming with a lack of knowledge. I think in women's, Chamari Attapattu means what a famous player from Sri Lanka, good all rounder. He can open and he's a good spinner also. He was unsold. Means I'm really surprised. Means they have no knowledge about some players that they are really good. Leah Tuhu was also one of the good fast bowler of New Zealand women's team. They have not picked them. So Rahul, do you think that there is some lack of knowledge in franchises also? Some lack of knowledge.
some, yes, there is probably is some lack of knowledge, but this will improve as time goes along because whether we like it or not, franchise cricket is the future, and each one team will kind of develop their scouts in a way to monitor their performances all over the world. It's already happening in some franchises, as a matter of fact, but it's still not what to say.
But now, Rahul, now we have 10 franchises. Then I think each and every player should get chance equally. 10 franchises, you are picking 250 players, almost 250 to 60.
Probably, yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, all 250 players should get a chance. But IPL teams have different needs, and sometimes a player may not satisfy the needs of any of the
Yeah.
teams. Those cases are there. I mean, it really, these auctions really depend on even a draft system, which I've been advocating for. But auctions or drafts, both of them really depend on the franchise's willingness to take a certain player. Sometimes a player will have no takers even if they are very good. You have to as a player, you have to deal with these kind of disappointments. It's a way of life. It happens.
Yeah. And Rahul, one more disappointment is that second T20 is also going to wash out. 83% of rain chances in daytime. So Not a good figure again means India will be very disappointed. They will not getting opportunity in T20s now, and after that only three T20s remaining in Afghanistan. And there is one news that Hardik Pandya is back. So unfortunate for Surya Kumar Yadav,
To
Rahul.
be frank, we I know BCCI will do it unfortunately, but they shouldn't. I think we should forget about Hardik Pandya as a captain. Okay, you can't keep on uh, sitting on that IPL trophy that you won 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. You can't keep on sitting on that trophy and saying I must be captain on the basis of this. I think time for Hardik Pandya to stop as captain. Give it to Surya Kumar Yadav. He has the fitness. Fitness comes first before abilities as a captain.
Fitness, and he is making team also from almost 1 2 months. And at January you will can say that 4 months.
Yes, and see, the guy is unreliable. Look at this guy. He got injured during the World Cup. Have you ever seen Hardik Pandya getting injured during the IPL? Now he'll play full IPL and he'll make the team. See, he's not reliable in terms of
He will,
fitness.
I guess, he will play under Rohit Sharma captaincy in Mumbai,
Yeah, perhaps
most
in
probably.
Mumbai Indians, and that's a good thing because how can first of all, as long as Rohit Sharma is playing the IPL, I feel he should be the captain of Mumbai Indians. I mean, for Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma is the best captain. He's won 5 IPL trophies as their captain. He has done that very well, and so you can't replace him with the Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya is nothing in front of Rohit Sharma. Just he won one season of IPL as captain of Gujarat Titans, but in front of Rohit Sharma, he's nothing as a captain. Look at his fitness. You can't rely upon him. You can't keep him as a captain.
And one more thing, Rahul, means when you are going in back from money, means you are thinking that money matters. Then I'm really surprised. Means Gujarat Titans have gives you so much opportunities. You are a captain of a team. You are giving honor that you are a winner of a team. One season you are winner, second season you are finalist, and you are left the team just for money. You are lefting the team as a captain. This is really shame, I guess, for Hardik Pandya.
See,
Already you gain so much money from Indian team, your contract, this, that, and so many things
yeah, see,
already.
Hardik Pandya is totally arrogant. Okay, all this loyalty is bullshit in IPL. That's what it
Yeah,
shows. Loyalty is all bullshit. There is when you have money. If players have money, they will do anything. Some this is some players. Some players are not like that. They believe in loyalty over money. Hardik Pandya doesn't believe in loyalty over money. He believes in money over loyalty. That comes first. And from a Mumbai Indians point of view, you saw Hardik Pandya did not spoke negatively last year about Rohit Sharma and Mumbai Indians. They have no self-respect, and they're bringing Hardik Pandya back into the team. So there is really no, and they call themselves the family, but there is really no feeling of family there. Okay, when you're
yeah, yeah,
former
of course.
player, and there's no self-respect for Mumbai Indians. When somebody has bashed you and you're willing to take them back into your team just for money.
Yeah, really. Means let's see how things will goes on, and on 19 we will get all the players. Means which team is picking, and I'm really interesting to see how RCB and KKR will approach. They need good fast bowlers.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Alok, for coming. Your questions was really good today related to test match, and it will really increase us that you are picking good questions, and it will be really good discussion. Thank you very much, Rahul, for your time. It is always glad
Thank
to
you.
have a good discussion about cricket. Hope so, Rahul. Tomorrow we will get some game. Rain will not play a spoil spot
I
again.
hope we will get some game. Definitely.
Otherwise, we as an Indian fan will be very disappointed that our players are not getting full practice. We need
Yeah,
a good practice.
we're already short on practice. We've lost one game. We can't lose another one now to rain.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, because it is really means before IPL we are playing so many test matches, five test match and two test match in South Africa, seven test matches. Wow,
Yes,
in
absolutely.
T20 year. So mixed format is there. It's okay now. It is all about schedule.
See,
Every
test
year
matches
you have,
are not avoidable because test matches count
yeah,
for World Test Championship. You have to schedule them.
yeah. Every year there is trophy opportunity, but when India will win it, I don't know. Every year there is
For I
trophy
think for
opportunity.
another 3 years, India is not going to win a trophy. At least the next two ICC tournaments, next three in fact, 2024 T20 World Cup, 2025 Champions Trophy,
I
2025.
think 2026 World Cup is in India.
Yes,
T20 World Cup, I
2026
guess.
T20 World Cup is really our next chance. When if we play in India, then there is some chance. If we play abroad, no chance at all. In 2025, I don't think India will even reach the World Test Championship final. That is my prediction. I think we're not going to reach it, and I would prefer if we don't reach it. To be frank, because you know what's going to happen. It's in Lords and it's being
Yeah.
played in June. So you know what's going to happen. IPL finishes end of May, so you can yeah, guess from this what is going to happen. We are not going to care about the World Test Championship final, even if we make it, and we will go and get humiliated again. So, I mean, for that, I'd rather India doesn't make the final. Let the two teams play the final who will take it seriously.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. Goodbye and good night.
Yes,
See you
good
tomorrow.
night.